You're watching playoffs 2024 World Dodgeball Championships here in Graz, Austria. I'm Ben Johnson, watching the men's foam match between Australia, who will be on the near end of your screen, up against Sweden on the far end. Let's dive into how they performed during the round robin. Australia was top in their Group C division. They had 4 wins, 0 losses, 72 sets won, 3 lost. They performed incredibly well. And I believe that means, so they were, it seems they were the 3rd best #1. And so, because of that, Austria, with the scores of, where are they? Sorry, just give me 1 second. Oh, same division, funny enough. Group C, they had 2 wins, 2 losses, so they would have played each other prior, and they had plus 22, minus 31. So overall, losing, tie record, losing point differential. And then taking a look at, and then it was an 18-0 game during the round robin. So we know who the favorite is as we get ready and line up. If you're watching the blue box games in the last couple days, you would have seen these Swede men. First for me to be seeing the Australian men. Taking that opening rush for Australia will be Nguyen and King. Toss back, Jonsby not throwing, and a shot taken by Zheng, and Nair countered. Wow, it is shot for shot eliminations. 4v4 instantly. Man, the shot accuracy so far has been unbelievable. For the most part, pretty even between the two teams. Crossed by Jonsby, not connecting. Carlson staying alive. Nguyen, King, Tang, Zhang on the defense right now. King protecting his teammates, drawing fire, but it's Nguyen that they want to throw at. Extra player, it'll be a burden for Australia. Good throw. Tang's wicked whip whistling away from Jonsby. That was like a good throw, and I want to see it again if he's a lefty. I feel like he was. Jonsby gets clipped out, and both wings removed. Now it's 1v3. Great throws by Nguyen and Zhang. Carlson's got a good arm. He ready, sets, crosses. Targeted 1-2, but that one just narrowly touches him. First point this match goes to Australia. Australia is no stranger to the foam game. As far as overall rankings go, they are 2nd overall. They placed silver Worlds 2022, 4th in 2019 and 2018. Can they maintain or improve upon that performance? And it's a trade situation. Taking out Zhang. Australia now also Johansson, Jonsby, 3v5, and the refs are going on court. And that was a ball from the other court. Let's reset. Player advantage for Australia over Sweden. One, two thrown, no connections. The counter's very good. Nair ripping it. Laidstrom on that left side, getting some pressure. Cornfield's unaffected by it. Isn't able to connect himself. Olausen, 2-ball protection. Needed 10, beating himself up about that throw. Pump fakes, wide of target. Big pump fake out of King. That's how you do it. Burden to throw on Sweden. Shot gets turfed in between targets. Right, square on the money. Cornfield gets rewarded with another ball right there. Sends it right on target, but good 2-ball block. And a shoe shot by Laidstrom, perfectly placed. Does it again, nasty, just the way he whips it down. Short arms it. Watch for King, hiding in the corner with the ball. He's locked and loaded and pump fakes, he draws attention, is dang with the throw. Cornfield sets. Ball slowly rolling into the Australia zone. And a trade, shots for shot. And that's another point for Australia. They are favorites in this match. Sweden. Let's take a look at their 2022 performance. Sweden is 12th ranked overall. Worlds last year, they performed 11th overall, and that was their first Worlds. Regionally, there was no competition as we have a 1-2 punch. And I think there was a moment there for Sweden where it kind of called the out, and Cornfield took the opportunity to counter him. Watch out that blocking, Cornfield. Tang, shadows in the back. Can't pull it in as Jonsby and Olausen removed. 3v4. Burden to throw on Sweden. 2 shots right on target. King was protecting in mid-court. He did not elect to do anything. Now 3v3. Good opportunity here for Sweden. They're on defense right now. Light amount of pressure back. Their burden to throw. Solo throw, push. No rush counter. King getting a ball, communicating with his teammates. He's in center. Rips it wide of target. Interesting throw. It's an open shoulder throw that has that ball whiz wide. Clipping Jonsby. Lin staying alive. Now 3v1. Just Carlson by himself. Ball's clear, clear. Nair had a perfect shot at him, but I guess it was a tough angle to hit. Nair's locked and loaded now. And that delivers the decisive blow, putting another point. These are great sets for Australia. I wouldn't say it is like a dominant one-sided performance, but it is a commanding performance. Again. Let's take a moment here. Johansson taking his time to get out and was kind of used as a screen. Oh, hiding back, or falling back, I should say. Jonathan Beeger. He just kind of gets blown back. Well, that pump fake, speaking of being blown back. There. He's got, a lot of these Australian men have just unbelievable pump fakes. If you want to see get a lesson on how it's done. Cross, no connections. Burden to throw, Sweden. And with 2 balls in their hands, they send one. Shot clock counting down against Australia. Cross high and wide. Burden to throw, Sweden. Play call now. Quickly. Do they put 2 on the same target? They put 2 together, but not on target. Unlike Nair, who also stays alive after the counter. And kapow! That's a point on the board again. Good shot, Matthew King. Ready. Sweden looks like they're doing a little bit of communication. We see a double toss back on both sides. And you could see Zhang had that ball and was delivering it as Brischer was picking up his ball. When you have an edge in the beginning, that sets you up for the middle, and Australia knows how to end it. So this is why they have a commanding 4-0 lead. Cornfield getting low, being active with his ball to protect. And now with ball and player advantage, Australia. 1-2, counter, wide. Refs needing to come in. Believe we might have a line out. Or a little mop moment. Okay. Bring out the mop and throw a ball over. Okay, Zhang with the play call. I think he wants it. He's on defense. Ready for him to charge. Pushes. There wasn't the opportunity, I imagine. Begin. Cornfield. Zhang ready, set, and deliver. One, counter, and chaos ensues. Jonsby, a victim of that one. Now 4 players to 6. Good counter, right on target. King showing us how it's done. Pump fakes, pressure, Nair, almost the shadow victim. When he was paying attention, got out of the way. We've talked about him before, about Sweden. Just want to do a little shout out to Johansson, who just got out, who normally I was going to say is just incredibly agile. Tough to sustain for a tournament, as Laidstrom is eliminated, leaving only on 4s. He confirms he is out. Australia is rolling. We have 9 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the first half. Both sides ready, set, and go. Jonsby sets, fires, just missing Matthew King, and a great catch. Team catch. Kai Chan stays alive thanks to the catch by Nair. The refs need to confer. I believe the back judge would have seen that Kai Chan and Nair combined for a catch. Do need to have a speed eliminated. And they're discussing it. It won't be Jonsby. Jonsby was throwing mid-court. So I think it would have been one of the opening rushers. Johansson's throw. Yeah, thankful for easy clarity there. Four players to 6. Burden to throw, Australia. Send one, send a late trailer. Nguyen having great eyes on that one. Full commit on that dodge. Setting up the secondary throw. Field rips it high, gets it in, keeps it after an initial drop. Referee signals timeout called. Sweden wanted to slow down. A lot of smiles here for Australia. They are winning in vibes as well. 8 minutes and 32 seconds left. So you might be asking yourself, okay, we're Team Sweden. What can we do right here? Australia, one of the things that they're winning in the margins as well. And where's that? Pump fakes. It's believable. When they look like they're going to rip it, you want to move. That's an area of improvement for Sweden. Secondarily, the counters are so on point. We just saw it a second ago. That initial shot coming from the left wing of Australia missed. And there was a full commit dodge up and over by the Swedish man. And then I can't remember who it was now, possibly King, just sends it right on target, getting that leg. So what's working well for Australia could work well for Sweden. Because if you're giving it up in the margins, it's just going to be a slow and steady, painful elimination. Okay, do we see a counterattack? Do we see a rush counter? Because you got to be brave, and we see it out of Jansby. The advantage here, I know Australia knows about the trades. Cornfield is more than happy to sacrifice himself to take a player off the court. Good work, Laidstrom. He's got the technical ability to stay all day. It's been fun to watch during this tournament. But he has to go up against Kai Chan, who doesn't mind disarming a player, even if it meant to throw at him. Six to nothing. Australia over Sweden. Leisure ready to receive the toss back. Leisure. See how this goes. Toss, send right on target. Kai Chan couldn't even get a ball out. This is a great start right now. Sweden, they've got the burden. Johansson, right wing, he's targeted. Tang pressures all the way to the attack zone without any pressure back. Johansson and crew, it's your burden to throw. You could just see the unbelievable. Hey, good counter and a perfectly placed throw by Nair. I appreciate what was done there by Johansson. He countered well. But one of the things, again, in the margins we're seeing is a quick retreat from Sweden and a unbelievably brave, just the rushing into the attack zone done by Australia. We'll see it again. Tang releases midcourt early. Cornfield giving some pressure. 5 players to 3. If you're Sweden, you should be slow to retreat. Lindskog tosses the ball over to his winger. Right now, we've got our 4s on the left wing for Sweden. He gets targeted. He sends one out, but it's only him eliminated. Now, 4 players to 3. Ball burden is on Sweden. The ball apiece is for the Swede men. Send 1, they send 2, but then different targets. Good throw, Cornfield. Hit the ground first. Player advantage, burden, Sweden. King ready to swat that ball away, but hopped while he did that. Winston doing a great job surviving. Meanwhile, Lindskog eliminated, and it's 3-3. 2 straight eliminations for Australia. It moves the player advantage. And now last to throw is Australia, so it's their burden to throw. Gordonfield got some movement on that. Good rips and a connection. Ineligible for a catch. King using that speed and bravado to get up to that ball and save it for his team. But we have a player advantage here. Sweden, this is a good opportunity for them to put a point on the board. 2-ball block. King. I don't know if that guy's been eliminated yet. Tang, King. Tang with the throw. Oh, on the inner thigh. Lindstrom. Ladestrom. King hops out of the way. Woo, Tang. Just where he sees flesh and he gets it. Meanwhile, Eva Jansby readies and gets targeted. And Tang, he takes the lawnmower. I wonder if there'd be a yellow card for over celebrating soon. That was some fine moves out of Tang on the court. Let's hope he keeps it to his on-court performance. 4 minutes and change remaining. Eva Jansby stays on court. Friedrich Jansby sitting. Good accurate shots all around. Kai Chan elimed, as well as one player. I thought it was 2 for Sweden. Oh, we got some wall ball going on. Oh, that throw rebounded all the way back to Sweden. But with the last to throw burden, Nguyen sends one. Ball burden, Sweden. And they send 2 on Nguyen. And a counter brilliantly placed by Cornfield. Snaps Lindskog. 4 men, a ball apiece. Walking into the attack zone. Send 1-2 wide of Tang. Counter connects, as is the follow-up throw by Tang. Wiping out the majority of Sweden's team here, down to 2. Double up on players. Throw, Nair, Tang, their counters are just so on point. Leaving a 1v4 situation. Okay, refs confirming that was probably the most perfect shoe shot you could have. Hit the inside shoe. You can't aim for that. That's so difficult to hit. And now 8-0 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first half. We've got this sort of primary lineup. I guess there isn't that many opportunities for swap outs. Hai Chan again delivering great opening strike. Throw winger to winger. Oh, wow. Johansson, good throw, but a brilliant hand catch out of Cornfield. Burden to throw. Oh, hold on. It's time for the mop. With the extra ball, the burden to throw is on Sweden. Preemptive throw on ball. Jansby readies on defense. He's in the middle. Great pressure, King. Shot clock counting down with the player advantage. It's on Australia. Sweden made the play anyhow. Burden, Sweden. Chan squares up Palmer. Big pump fake again from King. And it looks like a line out for Palmer. Two v 5. Australia ever bit as strong as they've been in prior years. Oh, big throw, no trade. Cornfield stays alive for it. And Ivor Jonsby gets clipped out. Cornfield sitting, so that likely means that William Nguyen indeed will be going in. Nikki Nguyen will be taking the opening rush. And with 38 seconds, have we done, Mitch, have we done the 30-second runoff yet? Is it going to be 8, or did that just happen? Yep, there we go. The 30-second runoff has happened, because that's a thing. In, toss back to Tang. Whew. Tang on target is something we'll be saying all tournament, I think. And that is the end of the first half. And because it was a match in progress, we will be seeing no blocking. Five v6, burden to throw will be on Australia. Watch Kai Chan. He rips it. 2 shots fired. Aggressive work again. Kai Chan eliminating Johansson before he could get a ball out. It's one thing to note is we're just seeing just so much more offensive, defensive aggression out of Australia that I think it's difficult for Sweden, who wants to sort of play without an aggressive response, right? Like, as Nguyen is eliminated there, King taking the right wing, is Australia so quick to push them back, even as they're about to throw, they'll be making it difficult for them to have confident throws. Carlson, watch him, number 57, he's in the middle. And it's his center partner as Kai Chan gets clipped by him. And no matter what, things were not going to go well there for Nathan Tang. He was just absolutely doing his best to stay in the line. King, Nguyen, there. Whew, great shot. Nikki Nguyen in the middle. Nair sets, delivers. Right. Stunning throw. In the snare of Nair. Good cross. Sets up for a catch. Gets clear of that one. Alban Lindskog. Eyes up. Feet moving. Ready for laterals. And King puts a bullseye on his knee. And those balls slap. You can tell that every throw from these Australian men have just unbelievable zip. Something maybe to note is I haven't noticed that much, and maybe we'll get a better angle on it now that Australia will be on the far end. I feel like just so many of these are just straight fastballs that are on body instantly. Time for a water break. Remember, it's about a 5 minutes. Halftime. We've got plenty of time. And, others have asked Mitch to put up the standings and the schedule, but I don't. Don't worry. 4 minutes. Okay, if you're Sweden, okay, there's no joking around here. We know 10-0 is an insurmountable lead. But this is incredible experience to bring back and say, how can we improve? And it's not a lack of the primary parts of the game. This is going back to what we were talking about before, is what's happening in the margins. And something that we can see is the Australian men are more than happy to go after you, even if you're walking up into the attack zone. Just because the other team has the burden, or you have the burden to throw, doesn't mean the other team is, let's say, scared of you, or is going to give you that space and say, okay, it's your turn to throw. So as they practice amongst themselves, or if they have leagues, the opportunity there is, okay, the other team is coming towards us. What is our game plan? What do we want to do to either unsettle them or push them back, or should they throw at one of us, what are the remainder of the players going to be doing? So a common one, of course, is if we're looking left to right, and let's say Nguyen is on the left here, right? He's playing defense, and they throw at his teammate on the right wing. They could have decided, hey, if this throw goes over there, I have permission to rush and counter. We could decide in advance, are we countering at the thrower or the others with the ball? And right now, Sweden, they've done a great job with their pump fakes. We've seen what, like 11 out of 10 looks like here with some of the Australian men, but it's an area where you don't need to perfect the pump fake, especially if you just got a good throw. Intermediate teams, they often have a very coordinated pump fake, especially back in the day, the zeitgeist was going 3-2, 3-2 together. Disadvantage of that is defensively, you can just time up that. You don't necessarily know who the thrower is. So kind of that most advanced pump fake kind of feels like you're looking at, well, we're in Europe, a field of windmills, let's say. That they don't need to be coordinated, and it's very unsettling if you're a defender. There's been good blocking and dodging by Sweden. When there's been 2 shots fired, I think there's an opportunity to decide who to throw to, because 2 individual shots at their shot speed, I would say, leave you vulnerable to the catch. And they don't open up the shot, which is to say, if we stagger throws, we can see Nico Severin on court. Let's say we're throwing to him. First throw, he's probably like, I got this, dodge. Second throw, he was dodging or just landed and kind of focused on his stability. And as that was happening, pop, there goes the second one. Especially if you're in different angles. That becomes even harder to defend. And meanwhile, let's take a look at these opening rushes. It feels like it's been fairly even. Jonsby getting it. So they're deciding to be a little bit conservative, or at least Jonsby didn't open up for the shot. We'll pay attention to see if they're staying defensive. Good move, Jonsby, and keeps his body in. What? What's the issue? They're pointing at, line out, center line out. And we're going to reverse the clock and therefore say that the catch doesn't count. We have to roll that ball back. Jonsby needs to roll that ball back. No one's listening to me, obviously. Because if we're not counting the catch, that ball needs to go back. Well, let's watch Friedrich Jonsby's ball, and if it results in elimination, we say that's too bad. Instead, Ledström is limbed for the everybody. Hard throw again, but Kai Chan gets traded out. And honestly, I know Australia's got their great strategy, so it's very hard to defeat a team like this when they know the little things like trades. Strom in the middle, sends one. Jonsby gets the limb. The follow-up seemed to be getting him as well. Big smiles though out of the Australian team. They're even when they're out. Ainsley gets clipped. Got big smiles. 2 players to 4. Counter, pressuring, checking with his teammates. William Nguyen. Pop, pop, and that does it. Confirmed out. Strom is limped. $11 to nothing, 17 minutes and 50-odd seconds remaining. Toss back, Jonsby sends it in between targets. Good work, Ivor Jonsby taking out Nguyen. Shot right on target, good ball blocking, Jonsby. Frederick Jonsby, left wing, sends it, gets counterattack happening to him. Chaos ensuing. 5v4. Frederick Jonsby makes his way off court. Play call now by Australia. You don't see that actually too often. Good rip by Nair. Ooh. And Ivor Jonsby taken out as well as Leistrom. Olausson keeps himself alive. Good commits. As always. It's funny, Kai Chan, he readies himself for a trade, and sometimes it's just often not needed. Now 5 players to 1. Strom yet again in a 1v situation. Pump fakes by King. Riding pressure, his teammates shadowing in the back. Kai Chan rips it right on target. It was a small target that Strom provided, but that's just fine, says Team Australia, who's rolling towards victory with 16 minutes, 10 seconds. Nico Severant, he's taken out as well as Jonsby. So we are 5-4 actually, 5-5. 5-4 now. Oh no, is it 2 outs? Hey, just again, it's the shot accuracy alone is enough for a winning margin here for Australia. This is incredible as Kai Chan stays in the attack zone. He's joined by his opposing winger, and again, like I said, just smack down here, these throws. Hey, Strom ends up getting double whammy. This is, that was the no Nguyen's throw. Ready, set. Oh, that's Nikki. Nguyen's still alive. And speaking of no longer alive, Strom, last player a few times in a row, he's got to be saying, please sit me, someone else. I do not want to be in this 1v situation anymore. Being in it once, tough. Twice, extraordinarily difficult. 3 times, that's when we need to call the medics. Time to towel up and rest. Carlson now on the left side. Jonsby still likely to take the left wing position. Parle-Mertz ready for the toss back. Rieger. Okay, they are. Oh, wow. Australia. Jonsby trying to be tricky. No one responded to it because balls in between target. Brilliant throw, confirmed by King. Nguyen, Kai-Chan. Excellent ball blocking by Jonsby. And, 4 men with balls in hand into the attack zone. Kai-Chan clipped in the shoulder. Carlson doing what we want to see, providing pressure. He was fairly quick to retreat. We'd want his teammate, maybe a second one, to protect him. As good shots fired all around, and we have an opportunity for a point here for Sweden. 3 players to 2. No slouches on the Australian side. Ian targeted. Watch out for those near snares. Whew. Okay, one hit. Parle-Mertz. It's just outside of that one. I would almost wonder, just because a lot of saying these 2 players, their throws, like we said earlier, straight fastballs. Hoosier. Okay, they're making sure the ball gets to the back line. Get to the back line. Do you expect the counter? Do you go for a catch? Eyes on there. He sends one premature. Oop, and I was about to say so does Nguyen, but that's a disarm. And there goes that advantage from a moment ago. Backcourt throw, still super accurate and strong. Nguyen, ever so mobile, getting away from that ball. Oh, perfectly placed ball. Had acceptable movement. And the stability of being low and the confidence to go for it ends up putting another point on the board for Australia. Our 4s now on the left side. Olausen taking the elder Jonsby's position. Iver Jonsby tossing back. Olausen protects himself, but not quite enough. Oh, Kai-Chan. He was going to be eliminated. And the ref's determined you're good. Okay, let's see this work on defense. William Nguyen on the right wing. When he had a ball, providing pressure. Kai-Chan just showing us how it's done. Living life YOLO style. Just when we make sure his shots count, even if he opened himself up for the counter. So good work there for Sweden for taking that counter. Burden, Sweden, they send one. Counter well wide of target. Big rip, counter, Parle-Mertz resetting. Back and forth. Whew. Yeah, point blank range. Expecting out on that one. Our 4s looking up on that. Next point on the board. 15-0 inside of 10 minutes. Beaver Jonsby to Lawson. Lawson's ready in time. Wide of target, and that Breezer tries to get it. Now, I believe the ball hits a sort of deactivated player. Palmer, earlier throw, he's not out, but that one he is. Ball's up and out of the way. Jonsby stays alive. Cornfield, we haven't seen much of him lately. He's back. Players for Australia making their way slowly to the attack zone. There was an opportunity there on this for Carlson, but it was Jonsby to take that counter. He does it, taking out King. Cornfield ready. Slow retreat. Burden to throw. Sweden. Hai Chan communicating with teammates. Now Burden to throw with the extra ball. Whoop, Cornfield. Making sure Carlson's paying attention. Hey, that brings it in. He was tipsy-toeing. And that's a quick elimination after showing some dominance there for a few seconds. Hey, welcome me back to the court, he says, and then I'll do MVP things for that brief time that he's engaged. Let's see, Nico is sitting, and he's gonna flip that jersey, turn it into a ball retrievers. And I believe Nico Senavarante is the coach, longtime top performer out of Australia. Some new faces, at least to me, on the Australian team. So, shout out to Beaver Jonsby. He's been there on the opening run. The scoop, that might be their area of improvement. And then the other thing to work on if you're Sweden is a quick release of that pitch. Toss back, get ball in hand, and whip it fast. Or do a pump fake. I don't know why that, or at least I'm impressed when players do a pump fake at the line there, like we do with a double toss back. But it's the delay and actually whipping that shot that is giving an edge to Australia. Never mind the shot accuracy, as we see Carlson and Jonsby clipped out. More than clipped. A smack. Refs conferring. Likely a ground. Confirmed. Seven minutes and 2 seconds. 17-0 lead. Palmer going up against 5 players. Oh, a lot of shadowing behind the initial player and greediness. Kai Chen. Oh, timeout called? Timeout called. Nope. Okay. Sorry, I had a moment there where I was wondering why we're kind of coming in around all merit. 17-0. Funny that we should talk about timeout. So I'm curious. Obviously, the timeout was called by Australia here. Taking a moment to let it sink in. A great coach might be also affirming, hey, this is what's working. This is what I want to work on. If you're slouching now, you're going into the next round as slouches. So hey, here's what I want us to be focused on and working on. Wow, it's a different story on the court beside us here. 2-2. New Zealand, Mexico. So I wouldn't blame you for switching courts here. Wow. Also, 17 sets done for this court, 4 done the court beside us. Makes sense why the court beside us is having a little ref discussion, because the power of each play has got to be huge. Malaysia going up against Ivory Coast in the court beside us as Lamont gets an appearance. I expect to see double toss back for Australia. That's an area that they could prove a little bit on. And I say that, and they don't. But they get good shots. Taking out Carlson. Good shots all around. Elimination in the center for Sweden. Elimination on the wing for Australia as Bijou is taken out. Burden to throw, Sweden. Shot clock counting down. They get it out. R4's going above his target. Counter from Kai Chan. One of his least accurate, and they're pausing the action since the ball went off court. And we're back. Timer reset. Burden to throw, Sweden. They send 2. Well done. And beautifully dodged by our 4s. Australia ready, set, 1. Good push. Olesen getting attention. Our 4s could have had that shot. So both of them electing to just draw attention. As this shot perfectly done, taking on Cornfield. You can't put some mitts on that one. 4-4. Must be just getting tagged out. Brilliant pressure here by Australia. Shout out to Alan Zhang. Haven't seen him for a while. Standing tall with the black knee pads. He's getting the ball. Fresh arm. And that's why he sends it right on target to Olausen. Our 4s. 2 in hand alongside Paul Merritt. Paul Merritt, survivor from recent matches or sets. And he's a limbed. But now it's our 4's chance to have a 1v. And we were squared up here mere moments ago. So expect both wingers to fully commit. And Kai Chan is the one that grips it, rips it, and takes him out. Four minutes, 12 seconds remaining. 18-0. Meanwhile, celebrations happening here, court 6, as Mexico gets a very important point. Toss, right at the line. And Kai Chan, I'd say his most impressive moment there was just getting out of the way of a point-blank throw. Doing a good job himself getting out of the way. Cornfield providing pressure. This is how it's done. If you're watching this, Sweden, oh, Cornfield almost, and he does, clip his teammate, so that you don't want to do. Australian men with the burden. Shots connecting. Oh, maybe not. Big throw, better dodge. 4v5. Nguyen telling his teammate, come on back, let's make a play call. Solo throw. Trailed. R4 has got serious dodging skills. Or just the ability to get small. Field, though he doesn't get small, he gets back. Stays alive. Now 3v5. Nguyen going to talk with teammates. Nguyen looks like his haircut looks like he hasn't been working out. It's just perfect. Like a soccer player, football player, if you will. Nelson sharing the ball with his teammates, our fours. They're ready on defense. Burden to throw. Australia is taking their time. Shot right on target. Kai Chan. It's been a while since we've seen the Nair fastball. Expect him to be the thrower. Being like, I got this. Ready, set. Oh. Calls his teammate, and Calamity results in now another 1v situation for our fours. He's quickly clipped out by Cornfield. And that throw doesn't matter because he was the last out. So will we see 20-0 or will we see 19-1? Stay tuned all day. It's playoffs today, tomorrow, and the gold medal matches on Saturday. We're at the Sport Track Arena here in Graz, Austria for the 2024 World Dodgeball Championships. Australia hoping to have their best ever performance, which would be a gold. They've been silver medalists. They've been the first off the podium several years, 4th and 4th. Oh, Cornfield grips it again. In a shadow catch. Look at him cross again. Frazier protecting his teammates. Good job, Johansson getting that ball. Jansby, Strom, and Cornfield had eyes on the center. Final 30 seconds. So I imagine unless they take out every player, we won't see no blocking. In fact, even if we do take out all the players, we won't see no blocking. So Strom sends one, and the counters don't connect on him. And there it is. Congratulations, Australia. You're victors over Sweden. Taking a look at our schedule. Which is not as easily accessible as I'd like. Next up, you'll be watching, this is Court 5. And it will be the cloth men's match between France and Scotland. And that will take place in 20 minutes. We'll see you soon.